students of class 11. In today's video we are going to discuss about social justice chapter number 4 from the social political theory part. These are the following topics which we are going to discuss today. The first topic is introduction and meaning of justice. Number 2 is different features of justice. Number 3, development of the idea of justice. Number 4, principles of justice. Number 5, just distribution. Start with the first topic. The first topic is introduction and meaning of justice. We have heard the term justice many times in day-to-day life. The term justice is very important. At the same time, it is very difficult to maintain and explain precisely. Let me help you with an example. Let's take during the olden days, people used to send a boy child to a school and a girl child is restricted to go to the school. You see, in this case, injustice is done to the girl child. And on the other hand, again, in this modern day, we see that both the boy child and the girl child is sent to the school. We see that justice prevails in this century. Now, different philosopher thinkers, they have given their viewpoints and definition regarding justice. Some of the names mentioned are like Plato, D.D. Raffel. Let me go a little bit in details about what D.D. Raffel have written in his definition. He said that justice has two features. It is legal as well as moral. It protects the right of the people, of an individual. At the same time, it protects the order of the society. So here we have come to the end of the first topic, introduction and meaning of justice. Hope you have understood it. Let's go to the next topic, that is features of justice. The first features of justice is truth. Truth here plays very important role. It is the most important feature of justice. Needed to be explained precisely, exactly what happened in an incident, so that justice can be given on the basis of the presentation. So next, let's go to the next feature of justice. The next feature is equality before law. Every individual, every citizen in the society, in the country are equal in the eyes of the law. No one can be discriminated on the basis of sex, religion, the place of birth, etc., etc. So here we can understand that any individual who have come from the lower caste or lower different religion, we cannot discriminate them on that basis. Okay, now let's go to the next feature, that is freedom. Freedom here goes together with equality. Where there is equality, freedom prevails there. In a society where there is freedom, equality prevails there. Okay, so we can say that equality and freedom goes together. The next feature is respect for the essential of nature. It means here that an elderly person who is unable to carry overload is compelled to carry overload. In this case, we see that we are doing unjust to him. So we see that justice is not given here. So to maintain this justice, we should not give a person a work which is beyond his capacity. So let's go to the next feature, that is generality of the system of value. Here, generality in a sense that the concept and idea of justice should be applied to every matter in an equal way. Here we have come to the end of the features. So let's go to the next topic, that is development of the idea of justice. We have different ideas of justice given by different political thinkers. Here in this topic, we will discuss the various ideas of justice prevailed in the history of political thoughts. Here we will see justice in Indian and Chinese political thought. In India, in the ancient Indian society, you see during the time of kings, the most important duty of a king was to give justice to his people. So the term justice is so much associated with the term dharma. What was a dharma? What was the dharma of a king? Giving justice to his people. Next here, according to the Chinese scholars, they argued that the king should reward the right doers and punish the wrongdoers, so that justice can be maintained. This is according to the Chinese political thought. Let's go now to the next point, that is justice in Western political thought. Let me explain you about the Greek view about the Greek view of justice. You see, Plato in his book The Republic, he has explained about justice. He mentioned that during his period, during his time, there were three classes of people: rulers, warriors, and farmers. According to him, he said that there should be no differences in classes. One class, one work for all. Let's go to the next topic, that is three principles of justice. The three principles of justice are equal treatment for equals, proportionate justice, recognition of special needs. Let's go first with the equal treatment for equals. To treat equal equally. Equal treatment for equal means human beings have certain characteristics. They need to be treated equally on that basis. Like for example, right to vote, right to life, right to property, etc., etc., needed to be given equally. Let me give you an example. In an institution, there are people working. People have come from different castes, lower caste and higher caste. You see, the lower caste people are paid less and the higher caste people are paid more. In this case, we see that unjust is done to the lower caste people. So here, the salary needed to be paid equally so that justice can be done to both, to all the section of the society, to all the different classes of the society. So let's go to the next principle, that is proportionate justice. Here the term proportionate justice means people should be rewarded proportionately on the basis of their quality, their work according to their effort. So here let me help you with an example so that it will be clear to you. Let's take in a classroom, tests have been taken, all the students have written their test. The teacher gives a mark on the basis of the quality of the student. Here you see the marks is given on the basis of the quality of the student. So if it is not done, if all the marks are given equally to all the types of student, then unjust will be done to the student who has showed his quality and lots of effort in his writing. So in this way we can maintain justice proportionately. Let's go to the next topic, that is recognition of special needs. There are certain people in the society who needs special care. So people from lower caste like ST and SC needed to be taken special care so that they can cope up with the other higher caste in the society. So we have come here to the end of different principles of justice. So now let's go to the last topic of today's class, that is just distribution. All the goods and services should be distributed on the basis of one needs. There are different resources, different services which the state provide to the people in the country, in the state, in the society. So these need to be distributed equally on the basis of their needs. There are people who are from lower caste, they cannot cope up with the people from the higher caste. So on the basis of that, just distribution should be done to the people in the society. So here we have come to the end of today's class. Hope you have understood the explanation. We will come with another class in the next video, another chapter in the next video. Thank you. We will wind up the class here.
Stay home, stay safe, do it for self, live for family, live for India, let's make a change of